Hey, what's going on guys, Crazy here, back into No Man's Sky, and man has it been a long time. We haven't talked about this game in quite a little bit, even though we kinda covered a few of the patches since the Beyond update came up this summer. But of course we now have an even bigger update, well, not bigger than the Beyond update, but we do have something that is probably going to satisfy you quite a little bit because it brings some really important changes, new additions, feature, quality of life improvements and all that kind of stuff. You probably already know about this, but No Man's Sky 2.2 Synthesis is here, or well, is about to be here because it's going to release tomorrow, November 28th. So really important stuff over here. We're going to go over all of the changes, everything that you can expect from this update, and yeah, let's just jump in it. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up on it would be super appreciated, but I'm going to start things off with basically the most requested feature over here by the entire fan base, which is the Starship upgrades. We talked about this. It's not full-on customization or anything, but it is quite significant. So visit the Starship outfitting terminal at the space station to add inventory slots to your favorite starship, or spend nanites to upgrade its class. So no longer do you have to stay in the same spot, hunt for the perfect S-class. You can just upgrade it with your nanites. So this is a huge change over here. It's going to drastically change the way you will hunt for your ships from now on. We also have a new feature called Starship Salvaging. According to what's written over here, the Starship outfitting terminal can also be used to salvage unwanted ships for scrap, granting valuable products and technologies. And we have some examples over here, but it depends. It might be a 10 million ship that gets scrapped into just like 300,000 units. You also get some other materials in there as well. This is some activated copper and some other materials that I don't think we have, or do we? These are just the upgrade modules. So does this mean that we get the upgrade modules back? Like for example, your photon blaster, your positron injector or whatever. It seems that you're gonna get that back. So the upgrades, especially to weaponry, seems that are going to be returned to you upon scrapping or salvaging one of these. So this is a really big change over here. It also means that you can now quote-unquote delete your existing ships, not just swap them for new ones, which is a really important change right here. New terrain editing system is also being added, and it seems that even the UI and the entire tracking beam over here is absolutely different. As you can see, kind of reminds me of Ratchet and Clank a little bit, but the terrain manipulator has been improved and optimized with new visual effects and new restore and flatten modules, and this is like the effect in its full glory. It definitely looks a little bit better. It should definitely help more with flattening terrain, for example, which is something that I always had trouble with. So definitely some really important changes over here, at least from my perspective, but let me know down below what is your opinion so far. In the meantime, protected terrain edits made within a base are now protected from regeneration. The protected edit system has been improved to allow more edits to be made before reaching the cap. Again, really big news. If you're big on base building and digging into terrain, this is gonna be right there up on your alley. We also have some custom outfit slots right now. You can save your outfits, custom outfits, and seems that there's 3 save slots. I added the ability to save a range of custom outfits in the customizer, allowing for quick changes between a range of appearances. If you don't like the default ones or the presets, you can go with this, but the question now that remains is it just 3 of them, or are there more? But for now, it seems that we can only see 3 of them. First person EXOCRAFT, this is something that a lot of you people have been asking. I have been asking about this. It was only available in VR mode, but now it's going to be available in the first person mode as well. So probably one of the most requested features since VR has been introduced in the game. So it's pretty neat to see it added as well. Also some new features added to VR, which kind of makes me want to play VR again. Features have been unified across VR and non-VR. Photo mode and creature riding are now also available in all of the versions of the game. So VR is going to get creature mounting as well, which is something that we didn't have before, as well as the photo mode, the most requested as well. Space map, this is something that I got quite excited when I saw it, but I didn't get the chance to check it out. The Starship space map has been overhauled, improving the quality and the clarity of the visuals, and I believe that it now also displays nearby entities, such as, for example, in this case, I believe that the red markers our enemies. It all looks interesting, honestly. I think this is a way better map than the other one. It kind of shows exactly where it is, and I also like the fact that it shows you the levels. If it's above you, beneath you, in front of you, at the same level, the indication over here is way better than before. So I'm glad that these quality of life changes have been added in the game. Speaking of quality of life, we have some more improvements in that department as well. Many frequently used interactions and interfaces have been sped up, and access to many features has been streamlined. Improvements include instant access to the Galactic Trade Terminal, purchasing planetary charts from the full shop UI rather than a dialogue interaction, increasing the speed of the pulse drive, and the writing of creatures that have been fed only basic bait. And yeah, we also get these icons over here. I guess these icons will better indicate exactly what you get. Previously we only had one type of icon for the map charts. Now we have one for each, including signals, alien artifacts, home bases, depots, and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure I messed up the names over there, by the way, but this is what I remember, so whatever. But inventory management is also being updated with something that kind of reminds me of smartphones, so you can swap items now, which is something that we didn't have before. You can drag and drop items to swap positions or directly drop onto damaged technologies for automatic repair. Control over stack size has been improved in the shop, transfer, and the charging interface. Wait up, hold on. Did they just say stack size has been improved in the shop? So does this mean that I can now buy stacks without having to always refresh the stacks again and again? That would sound really interesting, but I'm not entirely certain. Also, hazard protection upgrades that are not relevant to the current environment are now hidden from the quick menu. Thank God. Thank God, because that was really annoying. We have some new technologies, of course, many new technology upgrades that have been added, granting abilities such as long distance inventory transfers to and from the freighters. Okay, huge, that is absolutely huge. So now I can just transfer from my character all the way to my freighter. Mid-air jetpack recharging, again, pretty damn huge. Instantaneous emergency warping. I have no clue what this is. We need to check this out as soon as possible. These three right here are pretty damn good, especially transferring to and from the freighter. Thank God that was added. New base parts, by the way. Triangular base building parts have been added, even though we kind of had a few of these, though they were mostly for the roof. So this is going to give us the opportunity to create some really interesting parts. We can see this tower over here, which looks really damn nice. I would definitely create an outpost with these as well. And of course another gate here, by the looks of it. Looks really interesting. Kind of medieval a little bit, so quite a sight to be seen. But anyway, discovery page additions. Discovery page has been polished and improved, addressing a number of key bugs and usability issues. These include bulk uploading of discoveries, which was something that didn't work, faster access to planetary data, and a better sense of position both on a planet and within the system. But yeah, this over here also points now where you are exactly located on the planet. You can see exactly where you are positioned from the marker over here. This is actually quite useful. It should help us more with finding outposts or just general points of interest that other players have found and have posted on the forum. So this will help us with hunting for weapons, ships, and all that kind of stuff way better than ever before. Also, it seems that we get a little bit more detail here for the creatures and everything else, including of course the flora. Bug fixes and polish, we have a ton of bug fixes in here as well. There's a huge list at the bottom, but I'm just gonna leave that at your reading discretion. In the meantime, base building improvements, visual and functional improvements to the snapping system. Existing parts have been optimized and building costs have been reduced. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm impressed so far. More storage. The capacity of the storage containers has been significantly increased. The containers can now be given custom names, and I'm not entirely certain how much this increased. By the 2 pluses over here, I'm tempted to believe that they basically doubled it, but don't quote me on that. We are going to go over that in just a little bit. Another big addition that I'm actually quite excited for is the personal refiner, which is the opposite of the portable one. Basically, you can refine elements directly within your exosuit without having to place down the portable refiner on a planetary surface. And there's even a screenshot over here in the jetpack, which pretty much lets you do that. This is awesome. You can basically use your jetpack, or well, backpack, as it's supposed to be, as this mobile base of operations. So that is quite good, dude. I really like this. This is some really next level quality of life, streamlined stuff. You can even see this guy over here, and it even spins, dude. It spins when it does its thing, and you can just put in, refine some stuff, then just start moving on your way, do whatever you want to explore, or maybe just gather something else, and it will spin on your back and do its thing. How cool is that? Props to Hello Games for making such cool additions, because it's not just there in the inventory, in the UI, it's also visual. So yeah, this is something that I like quite a lot. But yeah, let's go over the next one, which is even bigger: own multiple multi-tools. Let's be honest right here, how many of you guys have actually requested for this? I'm pretty sure that at least half of you at some point probably requested this. So now we have the added ability to own more than one single multi-tool, and you can purchase these and they will be added in the quick menu for easy swapping. The only thing that remains now is to display them on a wall, and I'm going to be 100% satisfied with the current state of the game. So yeah, this is already a big huge plus for me. I can just go in and start my collection finally. But yeah, let me know down below what is your opinion on the synthesis update, and what other things would you like to see being added into No Man's Sky. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, as always, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys later.